Y'all come in, beautiful people. Come in, beautiful people. Amen. Camper, look at come here, Camper. Hey, y'all. Y'all come on in. Come on in, good people. Let me stop. Y'all come in, good people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. I hope everybody enjoyed their sleep at work. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all my TikTokers. Shout out to all my subscribers and those who view the channel. But y'all need to subscribe. If you want to talk to me, you got to subscribe to my channel. Yes, sir. Y'all come on in. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Because I know it's somebody's birthday out there. Y'all, this is for community criticism purposes. Now, I'm here this morning because I know that Ziyah done showed up somewhere. Because she ain't never ran away before in her life. All of a sudden she goes missing. So I'm coming on here. I'm just on here this morning because I know since January and who we is getting ready to go back to school. We about to go back to school and the Ziyah still haven't showed up. Come on, y'all. Work with me. School about to start and that girl still ain't here. I see that Ziyah belongs to a loving family. Okay? She belongs to a loving family that adopted her. The grandmama adopted her. And they so happy in the house and everything. Everybody loved the grandmother. Everybody call themselves loving Ziyah. She's just as sweet as she can be. She called Glamour Doll and Tuttle. Hey, Martin. And called Tuttle. So we know that I'm coming on here today to see how she knocked on anybody's door trying to find her way back home. That's why I'm here. Ziyah, come on, y'all. All this screaming how, Ziyah! Ziyah! Come on now. What? She haven't showed up yet, y'all. Ziyah ain't showed up yet. Tell me, y'all. I thought they loved. I thought the school. I thought everybody loved Ziyah. School. The school ain't got no resource officer. The family claimed they love her so much. She didn't run. If she wanted some help, she didn't run to none of the family members. Why she didn't run to Janelle? Why she didn't run to her cousins? I am so confused about this case. This little girl has so much love. Why didn't she, instead of running to Jarvis, she ran, instead of running to Janelle and Kiana and Roxy, she ran to Jarvis. She ran to Jarvis. Y'all not understanding. I've been trying to make people understand what's going on here. Let me clean my glasses out. Think about it. She ain't showed up. Why didn't Ziyah was gonna run away? Why did she run away with him? She know that was Shannon's boyfriend, baby daddy. If she was gonna run away, she would have run away to Janelle, but she didn't. If she was gonna run away, she would have ran to Kiwana, but she didn't. If she was gonna run away, she could have run away to Roxy, even though she wasn't around. But Roxy have a. Hey, baby. Hey, that little dog over there, yeah. Hey, you better cut out that. Look, y'all. So what I'm saying is, hello, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. We talking about Ziyah, a little 13-year-old girl who they alleged said that she's missing, she ran away, she unalive. Even if Ziyah is unalive, I am here right here today to find out where is she. Is she unalive? Where is she unalive at? Where is she? Where is she? What y'all supposed to love Ziyah so much? Auntie, y'all supposed to love. Auntie said she didn't do nothing too. Y'all got to know something. Everybody don't start looking for her. Y'all the family. Y'all the family. Y'all the family. Y'all stop looking for her. Bring me some waffle, Tedrick. Bring me some, Tedrick. And you supposed to speak when you came in, huh? Hey, Jason. So, I'm here this morning because I just know Ziyah showed up. If y'all family love Ziyah so much, y'all will at least get everybody a clue. All of a sudden, y'all ain't looking for her. Bring me some waffle. That's what I want. She ain't showed up yet. Ain't nobody talking about her. The family ain't saying nothing else about Ziyah. You don't hear the school with no parade. I ain't seen no real balloon release yet. A real one. Hey, baby. I just wanna. I'm here this morning to see how Ziyah showed up. How can y'all be living and happy and playing music in the house and smoking and all that good old stuff in the house and Ziyah missing? See, y'all know where Ziyah at. Ain't nobody out there searching for her. Ain't nobody out there. Okay, I tell you what. Since y'all ain't searching for her, because the police said don't do nothing, y'all sit back, y'all lay back, y'all go on to move out the way. Ain't nobody talking now. Every case that we cover, they always start out with yappa dabba doing. And now they ain't doing nothing. I mean, ain't nobody came up and say, I mean, I ain't never seen nobody. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Somebody talk. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. Somebody is talking. Somebody already talked. But it's a shame that they keeping it from the public. What happened to Ziyah? Man, what you doing? It's crazy how. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sit on the bed. Move some of these spider webs out there. I mean, I don't understand it. And then I did a live upload yesterday. Who is Lieutenant Harris? Who is Lieutenant Harris? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Lele. Who is Lieutenant Lieutenant Harris. Harris used to be over the case. He the same lieutenant that sent him up there to the school. Who is that? Y'all, from what I heard so far, and the way the family reacting now, I don't think Ziyah here. But if Ziyah was here, why did they go silent? I mean, they just went, boop. And ain't no gag order on this case. There's no gag order. You don't sit around and wait till no trial come to keep showing your love for a person like we do. We don't even know the girl, and we've been showing our love for the longest. About Ziyah. Shout out to all the YouTubers that are covering this case. And those who sitting back waiting on the trial. But I ain't gonna shut up. I'm gonna keep that motor going. Cause that's what grandmamas do. Now, I mean, we ain't heard nothing from the family. We ain't heard nobody say, these are children that can't help themselves. We the adults. We can help ourselves. But when you talking about a 13 or 14-year-old, they can't help themselves. Henry Dinkins wasn't this like this. Henry Dinkins is somebody that a case we covered that he did Breasia like this. He did a 13-year-old girl like this. They caught him quick. Why that they got Jarvis? But when we were covering the Henry Dinkins case, it didn't take that long to send him, locked him up. They locked Henry Dinkins up just like this. They locked him up. Don't get me wrong. But they hurried up and sent him away. But with Jarvis, I really don't want to hear what he did to them girls. I'm so sick of him. He make my stomach hurt. Jarvis make my stomach hurt. I don't even want to hear what he did to them girls. I couldn't even sit in the court and listen to that. I don't want that part. I want them to get him for that. He already in there for that. I want him in there for murder. If he murdered someone. If he didn't, then don't get him for murder. To me, the main focus on the Ziyah case is what he did to them girls. We know he already what he is. No, I want him in there for murder. I don't just want him in there for doing that to Ziyah. I want somebody out the family or somebody at that shop that knows something. I ain't never seen nobody quiet and a person is missing. Ain't this the first case we ever covered? What they did, even if she was in the landfill, it didn't do like this. It didn't go silent. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. I really don't. Why we ask the people, and you ain't got to be from Detroit to handle no Detroit case. Got cousins live in Detroit, but not that part. They don't live in that part. My thing, somebody don't want to get him, charge him for. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't charge, let me tell y'all people something while y'all chilling out cool. Wait and see what they're going to do in court. If I was on the jury, from what I heard, y'all got to give me more evidence. Because everybody messed with the evidence, with the shoes and the pink outfit. How did Roxy and Marks D know to go out there? Since they wanted to be the first person to go, said that they went out there with a tennis shoe, and they found the tennis shoe, and they found the that pink jumper. How y'all know that pink jumper was out there? Come on now, don't do me like that. Don't do. Good morning, Mona. Don't do me like that. Tell me, how did y'all know that that pink jumper and that tennis shoe was out there? And then you had another boy out there talking about blood. You see that blood on that shoe? Nobody see no blood on no shoe. Ain't nobody seen no blood on no shoe. My thing is this: why quiet? We got a missing girl, and y'all done came to the conclusion to tell the people out here that she y'all say that during the time when Ashley, I think her name Ashley. Hey baby, what's up, Sam? Thank you. I am having a great day. I gotta go to the gym yesterday. I didn't feel the gym. My thing is this: a girl is missing. Y'all family, I don't want to know. Y'all sitting here chilling, smoking cigarettes, hair popping, chewing gum, drinking, smoking, and ain't told us nothing. And school about to start. School about to start. Them kids got to go to school. Y'all ain't seen the Ziyah. I think they unalive. They ain't gonna say unalive. You know what word they gonna say? They gonna have to go to school without they friend. School resource officer sitting there acting yabba dabba doing on the stage. No. Nope. All he did got on my nerve. No, I'm not the school officer. I was sitting here sent by Lieutenant Harris. These people's a trip. I ain't heard the aunties or nobody. Ain't everybody stopped looking for Ziyah. Somebody found Ziyah. Jarvis told what happened. Jarvis told what happened. And they left us in the cold. They always leaving the people. They always get information from us. And we always help them find these people. And they just leave us out in the cold. Yeah, Henry Dinkins, I still say Henry Dinkins. We weren't going to tell nothing, but we put that ace spade on him. We put that ace of spade on him. Now, Jarvis, you the last one had that girl. You know when you drop that girl off, you drop that girl off around 8:30. From 8:30 to 9:53. You know where you had Ziyah. Then after you did what you did, or wherever she was, you went to the Park Crest Hotel. Yes, you did. And the only time you go to the Park Crest Hotel is when you with your women. So what woman did you have in that hotel while you were waiting on them to do what they had to do to the Ziyah? Because that woman called told her. You ain't do this by yourself. But my thing is this. Why we don't know nothing? How y'all just gonna be quiet to the public? Y'all done got all that information from us. We don't put it out there. Not just from Marks D. Y'all got it from all of us. And y'all the only one chilling. I mean, how can somebody chill even if Ziyah, if they know where Ziyah is? Okay. If they know she unalive. My thing is this. Sit down, Captain. Sit down. My thing is this. Let's give her a parade. Let's do something for her. Her birthday about to come back up. ain't studying y'all grown folks. I'm talking about the children. I ain't talking about no grown person. Grown people be wanting attention. They ain't worrying about these chillings. I'm talking about the child. I'm so mad because y'all used to them be like this. Y'all used to them be like this. Y'all used to them kill y'all kids. Y'all used to then let y'all children go missing like that. Y'all ain't never been on news for no bull like this. Y'all used to then do this. Dude. Now y'all don't flip that darn thing. I am so disappointed in the Ziyah Harris case. Why not just come on out and say, man, why not? Yeah, I'm looking at the dog. I'm sorry, y'all. Why not come out and say, and the school ain't saying nothing about Ziyah. You know how they at school when somebody passed away, they said they have a moment of silence for 1 hour. You ain't heard the school ain't even hit the news. They must enlighten Ziyah. Anytime you're not a good student, they don't like you then. Not one time we heard the school say, said, let's give a moment of silence to the 1 hour that's not here. You ain't heard nothing from the school. You ain't heard nothing from the principal. You ain't heard, and the school resource officer sure don't give a darn because he is not the school resource officer. And one thing I know is something about y'all people. Y'all wait on people to give y'all something new to put out there. They don't need nothing new out there. You don't need nothing else new out there. You need to find out how did it get to this point. How did it get to this point? So it won't happen to your family. This is not just a sit down talk about subject. I don't care. A lot of people don't care. It's not their child. I mean, it is so quiet. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it again. If Ziyah was pregnant, she didn't have to go to Jarvis. She could have called her aunt Janelle. She could have called her cousin Kiwana. She could have asked her friends in school. She didn't have to ask Jarvis. She didn't have to ask no man. He taught her how to do a lot of stuff because she trusted him. I don't think Jarvis intentionally, I don't care what the judge said, I don't think he intentionally, if he involved, I don't think he intentionally meant to unalive her. I think he dropped her off. And then after the hotel, we back and pick her up. Somehow, I'm so confused with this case. If Ziyah was going to run away, she could have ran away to Janelle. Janelle know what she going through at that house. She could have ran away to Kiwana. Kiwana know what's going on at that house. But she didn't. I'm confused. If she was going to run away, why she run to Jarvis? For a pregnancy test? Shh. Abortion? I could have told my auntie. Ziyah had so much help. She had so much help. So many resources. You got an uncle who a police officer. That's why the case ain't allegedly effed up. And they love their mama. Who wouldn't love their mom? Come on, y'all. Let's go in the house. Come on. I don't want to hit that lady mouth, y'all. Hold on. Okay. Hit that gym. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to hit her mouth. I don't want to hit no woman mouth. I want to hit a man mouth. Like men. I want men to be around me. Okay. Like I said, that lady was out there about to start talking, y'all. I don't understand this. I don't understand what's going on with Ziyah. My thing is this: even though people saying she unalive, who going to come out? Y'all see what I'm sweating? Drinking hot coffee and sitting on that back porch, good doodle-dee-dee-dee. Oh, that my last little coffee cup. Why are y'all quiet? Why the public don't know what's going on? We ain't got to wait till no trial come. Y'all wait. The people who want to wait till the trial, y'all ain't got to be on here with us. Y'all ain't got to be listening. Y'all ain't got to listen. You just sit back and wait. I ain't sitting back and wait on nothing. And I don't did good from, when you talking about a missing person and y'all ain't found that good yet. I don't care if Jarvis did tell. Why y'all ain't telling us that she deceased? I know y'all said y'all can't just say that girl deceased without telling us how she deceased. Where is she? The thing is, where is she? Where did they find her at? Where did they find where Ziyah was? So you tell me that she ran away with a man instead of her auntie, her great aunt. I don't understand this thing right here, y'all. If Ziyah was gonna run, see, we all screwed up in the mind because we don't even know what's really happened. They screwed us up. Cause first of all, it was a runaway, but then you said that she ain't never ran away before. Then she gets sick in school, no resource officer. She gets sick in school, no ambulance. She gets sick in school. Why y'all didn't call her grandmama? See, a lot of things in this case, they didn't tell the grandmother. Now, I ain't on the grandmama's side now. I'm just telling y'all, a lot of things that that school didn't do was call that girl. Grandmama told her, come on up here and get her. Something wrong with her. Why y'all wait till the end of the day? Tell us why this happened. I know y'all don't have to tell us, but you got enough information and you had enough, you was on platforms and stuff like, come on, somebody got to tell us something. Don't just tell me somebody deceased. Where you find her at? How everybody know where Ziyah clothes was? Why is her clothes like that? Y'all act like we looking at a scary movie. Y'all make me think that y'all talking about a scary movie. The way, when I first saw them clothes, this seemed like a scary movie. A pink outfit and it's 80, 50, 43 degrees. Why is her clothes so in Jarvis' butts? Why you sitting there ducking and diving and ducking and diving? All you with all your little friends that do the same thing you do in jail. That's why your hair's still on your head. Because you hanging with them. You were wrong, Jarvis Butts. You know you had Ziyah since she been out of school and you did not call Shannon yourself. Shannon, your baby mama. You didn't call Shannon Jarvis, but you stayed on that phone with somebody four. You talked to somebody from four different numbers. Shannon didn't answer your phone call. I don't understand why Shannon didn't answer your phone call. See, it seems like to me Shannon don't really deal with you like that. See, we see Shannon. They're gonna look at you because you her auntie and that's your man. That's why they mad at you, Shannon. That's why they mad, baby. They just know that you her auntie. That's all. And that's your man. And they mad at you, Shannon, because you brought that disease in the house. That's all they mad at you about. That's what they mad about. Because Shannon might not know what happened. Because you got some low down men's like that. And I don't see why this not bothering nobody unless they know. What happened? I can about tell you what happened because she ain't but 13. 13 can't handle everything I put in my system. They think they can, but it's gonna act, whatever they gave her, it's not gonna act like it is with me because of her size. When you, let me tell y'all something, let me educate you a little bit. Anytime young people, especially 13, and I'm 66, even if I was 30 something, even if I was 20 something, whatever you give Ziyah, it's going to react differently on me because of the size. Not the age, but the size. Ziyah is little. It's going to react to her quickly. Whoever they gave her reacted to her real quick. But me, it's going to take a while because I'm high tolerance anyway, but it's going to take longer if I wasn't high tolerance. So skinny little people, things going to affect them real quick. And when she had a reaction, it freaked whoever she was around. See, I'm curious about the man who pulled all the way in the garage at the shop. Who is that dude? And Jarvis had that girl from that evening to that night is telling me something different too about this case. Why didn't Ziyah run to Jarvis, thinking Jarvis gonna be with her or thinking gonna trust? She didn't go to Jarvis. I think Ziyah was gonna keep that baby if she had a baby in her. I think she wanted to keep it. And Jarvis didn't. Jarvis do and Jarvis don't. Jarvis didn't. But in order for Ziyah to keep her baby, she got to be far away from here because of her auntie. I don't think Ziyah wanted to get rid of her baby. I really don't. I really don't. And I don't think Jarvis wanted her to get, y'all think Jarvis wanted to get rid of that baby. I don't. Even though they say he looked it up, he did that because the auntie didn't mention it. This don't came up before. See, Ziyah been in the hospital. They ain't telling y'all that. She done been in the hospital before. And when she been in the hospital, she could have been pregnant. Why else a woman be in the hospital? And then, just because she said she was pregnant, how do we know she was pregnant? How do we know? Back in the days, I used to tell men that I'm pregnant. Just to get money out of them. That's young money. I was a player in the streets. I ain't hang in the street, but I know about it. I used to tell men I'm pregnant. I ain't gonna sit here and sweet honey when it came down to money. Used to say, I'm pregnant, but I want to get rid of this baby. And wasn't even pregnant. But I ain't do it though. I just came out and told the truth. Said, nah, I ain't pregnant. That's okay. I don't want to do it like that. I ain't want to go to hell. I ain't want to go to hell. So I told the truth, nah, I ain't pregnant. I'm just saying it. So we all were young, but not that young. But a lot of y'all girls can speak on it because I was 13, but I was a different 13. My thing is this. Where y'all family at? And everybody happy. Even that girl that I talked to on the phone, she happy. I said, you Ziyah. No. No, I'm not Ziyah, I'm Nay. I mean, why y'all happy? I wonder why the women so happy. But y'all got to understand this. And I ain't feeling sorry for them. But you got to realize that people who done been through something like that got to get help. Got to go to therapy. But you got to stay away from the person that got you that way. And I don't understand how Shannon got confused and bent all up in that mess. That wasn't fair. Whatever church she went to, y'all believe, okay now. I ain't saying don't believe your preacher. But y'all know right from wrong. You don't need no preacher to tell you, if you got to do this, you can forgive. But the only part he didn't tell you, that you don't forget. Forgive them. Forgive Jarvis but for what he did. If you's a Christ woman, if you're a Christ man, believe you can say I'm sorry and then be with that man. You can't do that preaching. Just sit on down. Let me time me to go. It's time me to go out your church. No. He would never be around my kids. No. Y'all start letting people tell y'all wrong. Wrong is winning. Wrong is winning. Do you hear me? These people now believing in wrong. And the same thing I used to tell mine when they were young. I don't care what nobody else children do in that classroom. I am not their mother. You know your mother. So if they acting a fool in that class, they better not call and tell me that you acting a fool because I'm not their mother. You know your mother. So you got to deal with the consequences. Some children don't have consequences. The parents too lazy to discipline them. Parents so busy and the aunties so busy trying to make the girls grown now. Trying to make the girl look older now. There's no way a little girl should be going and asking a man about something. Where is Ziyah? Y'all all quiet. Where is she? What did he do with her? Why we can't know? I don't want to hear nobody tell me that, well, he gave her some pills and she just, no. We know something like that. How you know? If you're going to talk to me, you better be ready to tell me how you know. Because I'm going to shame you. How you know? Why? My question is, it's only a baby. Why didn't Ziyah have to go through this? Jarvis, you told her to go to the hospital. Why you didn't take her and drop her off at the hospital, Dodo? Why you ain't take her to the hospital? You told Naziah to go to the hospital like a grown man should have. Why didn't you take her when you had her in the car with you? Instead of getting on the internet trying to act like you Dr. Doolittle. Why you didn't take her to the hospital? Why wasn't it so easy and simple to take her to the hospital and let her go through what she needed to go through? Why did you make the choices for Naziah? Because Naziah told Jarvis in a text, you do it. You want me to get rid of my baby? You do it. Naziah had more sense than he did. Naziah had more sense than Jarvis. You do it. You want me to get rid of this baby? You do it. He told me, why don't you go to the doctor? That girl ain't got no money. She ain't got no job, Toto. And you knew she didn't have a job. Jarvis knew she didn't have a job. So in other words, he wanted that baby. How you gonna tell a 13-year-old, go to the doctor? Go to the doctor. Why you didn't take her to the doctor, Jarvis? This was a simple little case. You had her all day, and they didn't even care if you had her all day. I don't understand. How y'all gonna say y'all love Naziah? I love my niece. I love my niece. I wouldn't do nothing to my niece because I love my niece. What kind of love is that? And Makita, I may say your name wrong, I apologize. Your auntie, why she didn't come to you? Why she didn't come to you? Why she, if Naziah had so much love, why she didn't run to the loves? I don't understand that part. I just don't understand. Y'all, I just don't understand it. All nieces don't talk to her auntie. She had a lot of aunties. She had an auntie, great aunts. And she went to Jarvis. And then she had a mother. Her cousins. I think Jarvis put a spell on the women. I don't think Naziah cared for him like that. I think Naziah, I believe Jarvis was easy. Jarvis was an easygoing person that you can run over him because he's so nice. You know, have you ever seen somebody so, a man real nice, but he ain't got no sense at all? I'm sorry, y'all got to excuse me. Y'all got to excuse me. This just so stupid. So nice until they ain't got no sense. For a 13-year-old girl to tell you what to do. I don't think Naziah ran away from home to be missing, to get rid of a baby. That's one of the. That don't sound right, y'all. That don't sound right. It's no way. I don't care. No, I ain't gonna even say Jarvis. I don't think she believed Jarvis. She ought to know Jarvis wasn't gonna leave Shannon. Them children daddy. Those her cousin daddies. Those her cousins daddy. See, I seen one of Jarvis' daughter dancing, doing a top TikTok, and guess what Janaya was doing? She didn't dance with him. Janaya didn't dance with him. When you say he's a little touch, am I? What is that, Mona? You know I'm slow. What that mean? What that mean? What do that mean? Yeah, I know y'all gotta talk direct to me. I'm just, I don't know what that means. Jarvis ain't nothing. Nazaya had an auntie. If Nazaya, I don't understand. To me, she was brainwashed. She was brainwashed because Nazaya know that I do too, Mona. I do too. What? Who is JB? The cleanup man. Who is JB? Who is JB? Wow. Y'all, what happened Christmas? What happened in the house Christmas? Oh. Thank you, Mona. Ooh, you know I'm slow when it comes down to names. Um, what happened Christmas? What happened Christmas? If it anything, she was gonna be 4 months. What happened? Why did Jarvis thought that he could be a doctor? Why did he? I didn't even know they had them kind of pills, y'all, in this drugstore over the counter. They got everything. That ain't good. That ain't good. That over the counter medicine for a 13-year-old, that's not good. And somebody bought it for Nazaya. Somebody bought them pill for Nazaya. If they used it. So y'all got to remember something. Jarvis and King said, we left something. So we turned back around and get it at the AutoZone. What did they turn around to get? See, King, I don't care what nobody say. King is Jarvis' friend. King is Jarvis' friend. JB friend. I like calling him JB too. King is JB friend. King wasn't locked up for Nazaya. You got to understand, why was he locked up? That tether. He took that motherfucking tether off. And he told y'all. Y'all don't forget. He slick said he took that tether off. Only person that didn't have sense was JB. And I'm going to call him JB, Mona. You gave me a new name for this mother sucker. JB. King said he took that out for a minute. He don't supposed to take it out, period. And when Jarvis said he left that phone in the back seat, I said I was gonna say JB. When JB said he left that phone in the back seat, first thing came to my mind was, that's when King said, oh man. Oh, y'all didn't hear him. I be checking to see these street folks. I be listening to their language. They use a different language than y'all. He said, oh man, damn, that means that they followed the phone. See, we don't know who was driving that truck. We don't know who was driving that girl's truck. Who else was driving? Man, y'all got to ask yourself this. How did Jarvis' phone get in the back of that truck? In the back seat? How did Jarvis remember where his phone was? How did Jarvis know his phone was in the back seat? Because Jarvis want to them people to get caught. How you gonna remember that? If you moving a body around, come on, y'all. If you moving a body around, why you gonna leave your phone on the back seat? If he were moving the body around and his phone's right, he'd be like, "Oh Lord, where my phone at? Where my phone at?" But the first thing he told King was get my phone out the back seat. How you know his phone was on the back seat? If I don't want to hear nobody say it fell out his pocket. If it fell out his pocket, he wouldn't even know it was on the back seat. What he was doing on the back seat? What was he doing on the back seat? And he made sure that white plucker of his, Escalade, wouldn't get dirty. Wouldn't get no dirt on it. Nothing with JB name on it gonna have dirt on it. So let me go get my girl, since she said she my wife. Let me go get her car. Let me borrow your car. How did he know his phone's on that back seat? If it fell out his pocket, he don't know. First thing he's like, "Oh man, I done lost my phone." That's not what he said. He said, "My phone on the back." My boy, whatever he said to King. Man, get my phone. Go ahead, man. Go on the back seat and get my phone, man. My phone on the back seat, man. Right there in the middle, man. Go right there in the middle, man. Get my phone, man. Go get my phone, man, out the back seat. Thank you, Mona. Jarvis was trying to set King up. Y'all got to remember, if that phone was on that back seat, who was driving that truck besides Jarvis? Jarvis in the back seat, who in the front seat? And I think it's some men and more women. I don't see Shannon. I see women, but I don't see Shannon. I see women and men. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all know this one street that I cannot pronounce. I ain't never seen no street with that name. And I know y'all say that I don't understand why y'all can't pronounce it. I can't even pronounce that street. Salanti, something. I ain't never seen no street name that. I wonder what happened coming from there. See, King said something when they were sitting down there to his son grandmother's house. The boy's supposed to be at home by now. I don't know what grade he in. What grade King's son is. At first, King was trying to wait until his son get home. And yeah, I think I don't know how old his son is. Somebody was driving one car. Now my thing is this: if Jarvis remember, I think she was somebody she know something. The girl who drive that truck. I don't know, did he stick you in this? Cause you asked Kim, she asked Kim where his phone was. Where your phone? And he didn't tell her. See, I don't know. He said the phone was somewhere else. My thing is with Jarvis, how that phone get on that back seat. And he know directly where the phone was, y'all. Y'all ain't picked up on Knucklehead. He said where the phone was. And y'all know we don't drop our phone before and said, dog, man, can you track my phone, man? Can you track my phone, see, can you find it? Because I don't know where I dropped it at. Jarvis Jarvis said, look at it on the phone. Look in that back seat in the middle, man. And get my phone, man. He repeated it. Look in the middle, man. Right there in the back. Right there in the back. Right there in the middle, right there. He directly told y'all where his phone was. Jarvis directly told y'all where his phone was. That's some weird shit. That's some weird. He told them directly where his phone was. But they already done beat him to the phone. And why the girlfriend, why the fiance had to go to the doctor? And they really didn't stress her. They really didn't stress the fiance. And then you got the other girlfriend. Why is Jarvis driving 2 cars? Why do he want that car? Why did he want to involve his fiance car where he know directly where the phone was? Go in the middle and get my phone. It's right there in the middle. How do he know he stuck his phone right there? The police went back there and grabbed that phone. The police went back there and got that phone. Jarvis' butt is late. They already had your phone, man. And your fiance know they had it. That's why she asked you, where your phone? Damn it. Then, was Ziyah driving that blue car? Who was driving that blue car that didn't have no license? And why is Ziyah glasses in that car? Unless they fell out of your pocket. Why is everything on the effing back seat, Jarvis? Everything on the back seat. You love the back seat. What are you doing? The back seat. There you go. You have the phone on the back seat. Listen to y'all. The phone on the back seat. The glasses on the back seat. What was going on those back seats? For Jarvis to remember where he put that phone. And then made it a joke with the glasses. He made it a joke with them glasses. But they never showed us the glasses, had they? They ain't showed us the glasses. They ain't showing us nothing. See, I believe that some of this was police work. And the ones who really know about this case had retired. The retired people know about the whole case. They tired. They got the hell on. Just like me when I retired. 2019, I said, I don't want no cake. I don't want no ice cream. I buy my own cake and I buy my own ice cream. I don't want that. I'm just ready to get out this building. I don't want all that celebration. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. I can buy me some cake and ice cream. That's what a lot of them people did. But from 8:30 some, I don't understand how Jarvis worked on all those cars. I don't even know that he fixed his sister's car. Cause he lied to his sister. My thing is what happened to her? Why we can't know what happened? Y'all all quiet. Why y'all hiding stuff from us? Let's save it for court. My thing is, I just don't understand why Ziyah didn't go to her auntie, her great aunt. But she trusted Jarvis. See, I'm going to tell you something. Bad as it sounds, she trusted Jarvis. Jarvis was all Ziyah had. Jarvis is not a good person, but he protected her. To her eyes. Okay, don't forget now she was 12 and 13 and 11 and 10. This is what she was raised to believe. She wasn't fast. She wasn't fast. That's what they were doing around her. They were trying to make her grown. See, when you be trying to make these little girls grown, that ain't their fault, it's your fault. When Ziyah can't have her way, Ziyah gonna pout. Did the aunties love her? I believe they love her. I believe their auntie love her. I know we may not care for them, but I think they love her. But I'm surprised she just didn't tell Shannon. Shannon is somebody she close to. And I don't think Ziyah ran away. I think she just went up to the shop because somebody allegedly knows that's where she was. Y'all fixed this stuff. Y'all made it. Y'all made the bed. Y'all fixed it. It's no way in the world that girl gone from all that evening to all that school evening and that night, and y'all ain't drove up there. That's not looking for Ziyah. That's not looking for Ziyah. What happened? I still want to know. I just still want to know what happened. I just don't understand why she didn't go to the doctor. Jarvis, why you didn't take her to the doctor? You don't want to suggest that she go to the doctor. Why you didn't go? Even if you did, you came out better taking her to the doctor instead of trying to be Dr. Doolittle yourself. You ain't got that much power. I just want to know, Jarvis, what did you do in the back seat of your girlfriend, your fiance car? Because you knew where that phone was. And why is your phone out? Was Ziyah on the phone? In the back seat? Who was on your phone? Why is that phone in the back seat, Jarvis Butts? I ain't feeling sorry for nobody. Why is the phone on the back seat? And then you asked your buddy to go get the phone, so he was going to hide your evidence. If King had seen the phone, he would have hid the evidence for his partner. Y'all ain't hooked on to this yet. Y'all ain't hooked on the King. King somewhere in this. And I don't care what nobody say. If I was gonna move that phone, hey my boy. If I was gonna move that phone, if I were King and he asked me, oh man, hey, go in the back seat and get that phone. Move to get that phone out the back seat. That's evidence. And then when King said, oh man, y'all didn't even hear King. King said, oh man. So you left the phone on the back seat. That's the way he said, oh man. So if the phone was, and then they asked King, did you look? He asked King, did you look? He said, no, I looked, but I don't see it, man. So if the phone was on the back seat, King, hey baby, King was gonna move it. King was gonna move it. If the phone was on the back seat, King was gonna move the phone. Ain't that part of the evidence? But they beat King to the phone. So if the police didn't get the phone, King was gonna hide the phone for Jarvis. So what did they tell y'all? Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. See, I ain't got time to be playing no game. Can't run that street game on me. I'm telling y'all, King knows something. Don't make King think y'all. King pissed, mad at, upset with Jarvis because Jarvis left the phone in the back seat. So you left the phone in the back seat, Jarvis. And then you asked me, you going to call me on the jail phone? And on the jail phone, then you going to turn around and ask me to get some evidence out the back seat, and the whole time you knew the police had that phone, Jarvis. You knew the police had that phone, Jarvis, and you set that man up. You set that man up, Jarvis. You set that man up. I don't believe King that dumb too. Guess King was gonna be that dumb. What I do? I don't put nothing past none of these mother suckers in this case. King was gonna, girl, please, you better stop trying to act like you didn't know it. Hey, they stick together, baby. King was gonna move that phone. Then you hear King. King gonna move the phone. Y'all better stop putting things past. I had some young girls in my chat. They said, I believe Lil Nita. I believe it. And I was the one didn't believe that people would do this and do this. And then I said, I'm about to get like y'all now. You think people ain't that dumb? King dumb as everybody else. That's why he walking around with a tattoo on his ankle. What's up, Godzilla? How you doing? So there's some people out here, I ain't putting nothing past them. I ain't putting nothing past them. What's up, Godzilla? I ain't putting nothing past these folks no more. I used to put things past y'all mother suckers. But I ain't putting nothing past y'all no more. That's why I don't want you around me. I ain't trusting you. King was gonna, if Jarvis, if King had any sense, when Jarvis said, look on the back seat, man, for that phone, I would say, I ain't about to touch that phone, man. King said, okay, I'll do it. King said, yo, okay, man, I'll do it. And King gonna ask Jarvis, how is it in there? How is it in jail? How in the hell do you think it is in jail? Jail is jail. How is it, my man? How is it, my man? How is it in there? How in the hell do you think it is, King? Man, they got me up here on the COVID floor. You ain't had no darn cotton picking COVID. I ain't putting nothing past no motherfuckers. I ain't taking up for no man. I ain't taking up for that man. I'm gonna take up for that man. That King know what's going on. See, King is a man that King is the kind of person is he go by the old rules. King go by King go by the real laws. To go by the law where you say don't snitch. Don't snitch. Ain't no snitcher. But the new generation, they snitch on each other. The new generation will snitch on themselves. And Jarvis ain't scared of nobody. Cause he'll lie. All of them, everybody like they scared of Jarvis to me. That because of who Jarvis know. We don't know what kind of person that man is. We don't know nothing about that man. I don't know nothing about that man and I ain't about to take up for him. And King is a low down motherfucker too. All them people around there that working for and by the way, Frank, you need to be in this, Frank, because these are your employees. These are your employees, Frank. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. If you hired all of them, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. I just want to know how Jarvis remember where his phone was. What was he doing on the back seat? And then I want to know how did Roxy and Marks D? I ain't got nothing against them. I'm asking a question. I'm just asking a question. How did they know that the shoes and the pink thing was out there was Ziyah's? So y'all found a Nike shoe and y'all gonna say it's Ziyah's. How did y'all know to go through the woods and find a pink jumper? Man, y'all act like, man, these folks be doing some crazy stuff. These days, people be doing crazy shit. I ain't used to it. I ain't used to the stuff that y'all doing this. So did put it out there. They had to put it out there. It's out there. Don't nobody. Why would her clothes be here and the shoes over there? Where the other shoe was? That viral. Oh, we found the other shoe. Where the hell was the other shoe? Y'all brought that girl stuff out there and threw it out like that. Y'all threw it like that. Y'all threw that shit out there like that. Ain't no way in the world nobody went through no wood and found the Ziyah clothes like that. Y'all went out there and found that girl two-piece. Something ain't right about this case. Something ain't right about the people in the case. Something ain't right about these people in this case. And I don't want to be no Miss Right, y'all. Let me get something straight with y'all folks out there. I don't want to be no Miss Right, and I ain't trying to be Miss Right. I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. Because y'all ain't used to the truth. I'm old school, and I'm going to bring it to you right. Whether you like it or not. Ain't nobody found that girl clothes like that. The police got that much sense to know that the clothes was set up. The police, shit, they know that. The police knew somebody set them clothes up. And then y'all done told y'all friends. I sit out there for 2 days for the police to come out here and check the evidence. Y'all playing with this thing, man. It's a real missing whole person out there. It's something off about the whole case. And I'm going to tell you, Godzilla, the reason why I said something like that, because the police involved. And whoever that police, close to that family. Allegedly. The police is close to the family. Anytime you find some work, you know it's suspicious. Now see, the main thing, we got to keep that thing as she's missing. So we got to keep it like she missing, not a runaway. If she gonna run away, it sure won't be she ran with Jarvis Butts. I don't think she's supposed to been at home. Jarvis don't had all day. Jarvis, let me tell you something. And that son is one of the officers. Well, I be damned. And who is Lieutenant Harris? I put a video out there. Y'all ignore that mother sucker. Y'all ignored it and give a 33 views on that mother sucker. Y'all better go back and look at that mother sucker. Lieutenant Harris' name came up. Whoever Lieutenant Harris' name. I don't know Lieutenant Harris. Y'all better go back and look at them damn videos I put out there. Y'all, Lanita, I'm telling y'all when I put something out there, that's Ziyah. I was trying to talk about other folks' cases. And Ziyah just came back in my mind. I didn't want to talk about Ziyah that day. Okay? I try not to talk about Ziyah, but when I start talking about Ziyah case, I tried my best last night to talk about everything else, anything else. And that girl came to my mind. She did it. Ziyah did it. It ain't me, Ziyah. That detective said that investigator said that Lieutenant Harris gave her that investigation to do. I ain't stupid. He gave her the investigation to do. Y'all better put two and two together and stop playing around. Stop playing around on putting that stuff out there for y'all. If you don't want to look at it, that's you. I ain't got to have no 500, 400 people to watch me. I like my quiet space. Because I want the truth to come out. That's what I want. I don't just need no 500 people sitting up in my chat and don't know what they talking about and ain't paying attention. I want the people who paying attention to these stuff. Let's solve these cases. It's no way, like I said, it's no way this thing this smooth. Y'all gotta remember, everybody don't retire. How in the hell can they retire with this? They the one started this case and they gone. Then you gonna get a case to me. Now I got to do my best to try to get this information up. Shoot. I always catch you. Hey, Kristen. But Kristen, I know y'all, look, Kristen, I know y'all be busy and working and doing stuff, so sometimes I put uploads for y'all. I do a lot of uploads for my people. Because they know if we can catch Henry Dinkins, and that was a slip, mother sucker hamburger, we can catch Jarvis Butts, the straw. We can catch him. We can catch him. Jarvis tried to set King up. Jarvis tried to set his sister up. Jarvis ain't nothing good. Ain't nothing good coming out of Jarvis. Y'all better stop pretending. Now see, one thing about I knew you see that's what Kristen, that's what I do for y'all. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it down there. It's I don't even know how to put it in the chat. It's LEN. Oh, hold on for a minute. Let me put it in here for you. Oh Lord, I don't even know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, Christine. I don't know how to put it in the chat. You know, I don't know how to do all that kind of stuff. Okay, wait, here you go. I don't know how to do it. I know it's Lanita, Lenita. Lenita. Lenita 523. ITA like Lanita and 523. I appreciate it. LENITA 523. But did you get it, Christine? Christine, did you get it? Okay, but okay, let me go on, let me finish. Yeah, that's it. Now what I was saying, if it wasn't hard to get Henry Dinkins, it's easy to get Jarvis Butts. And my thing is, well, oh, that is so kind of you. That is so kind of you. And trust me, baby, the way I feel today, I'm gonna go get me a salad. I'm gonna go get me a salad because I had a hard time with that green tea yesterday. Y'all know what green tea do to you. Yeah. Okay. All right, and thank you. Ooh, Lord, thank you very much. Y'all, that's why I was telling y'all that I do a lot of upload because I got a lot of people that on my team. They work. They are workaholics, and I retired when they was working, so that meant I was working and doing this too. I was gonna tell y'all that, but my thing is with Jarvis was if Shannon was close to him like that, regardless of how Shannon feel, he should have told Shannon. He said he could tell Shannon anything because Shannon is a part of the game. That's what he told the girl when he was locked up. He said, "You think you my all I did was put a ring on your finger." Let me tell you, Ziyah had a ring on her finger. I ain't saying Jarvis gave her that ring, but she got a Ziyah. If y'all go look at that picture and Ziyah standing up doing this, she got a ring on that finger. Who gave her that ring? See, he told that girl, "I don't put a ring on your finger and you this and you did." He cussing the girl up while she in locked up. And she said, "Your brother told me to leave you alone." And your brother told me to leave you alone. But y'all don't want to leave him alone because you still took that man where that man had to go, girl. You still took that man. Y'all, let me tell y'all ladies something before I go on with Jarvis. Let me tell y'all something. Get you a job. Take care of yourself. Okay, stop depending on a man give you $20 for some cigarettes. Get you a job and do for yourself. Even if you got babies, do something on the side for yourself. Okay? Don't think that you have to settle for anything out here because that's what he is. He was an anything, but he was a person, but he's not. I don't want him near me. Nothing dealing with Jarvis. Anybody deal with Jarvis can't deal with me. He can't be trusted. And then y'all got to understand that a victim can get screwed up in this mess easily. And a church, when you trying to straighten yourself up, and all depends on what church you're going to, y'all got to be your own ear. I don't care. The preachers are human like us. A preacher can have things going their way as well. You got good preachers, and you got some preachers out here ain't worth a dime and a piece of egg. As long as they can get you mentally up here and guide you in their direction, they got you. Then now, Jarvis probably ended up doing what kind of church? I don't know what kind of church they was in that house. And they were doing some of everything. Cause I can tell you, if you with a man, if you with a man and he's sitting over there doing this and doing that, you doing this and you doing that with him. If he over there doing it, I tell you one thing, I just don't understand why he didn't just take that baby to the hospital. Cause he ain't he thought he was Dr. Doolittle. But he ain't no Dr. Doolittle. He should have took that baby to the hospital like he told her to go. But no, Jarvis. She probably wasn't pregnant, Jarvis. Even if she was pregnant, that's two people. That's two people. And only thing they worried about with Jarvis Butts, y'all, and that ain't what I'm worried about. I want them to get him for what happened to Ziyah. From that 820 something, how come from the 820 something to that 553? We seen them numbers, and some of the numbers they didn't show us. Miss Ziyah got more sense than he do. She ain't just jumped on antifreeze. And my thing is this. Sit down. Why is y'all walking around? Sit down. Ooh, Lord, if y'all ain't got no dogs, they're just like children. She ain't drunk no antifreeze. Ziyah got more sense than they do. I just ain't understand why he didn't take her to the hospital. Why he didn't tell Shannon? He tells Shannon everything else. He got 22 children, so 23 won't matter. 23 wouldn't matter. Shannon knew what he was doing. You think Shannon didn't know what he was doing? Auntie didn't want him. But she didn't want him. But she gonna take up for him. God, that's just my baby daddy. I'm for real, y'all. I'm for real. Y'all just have to excuse my humor. Just excuse my humor. Cause I'm this me. If it wasn't me, I can't do it no other kind of way, y'all. I just can't do it no other kind of way. I'm just down to earth like this. I just can't understand how he know where his phone was. And then he gonna set this man act like ain't nothing happened to Ziyah when the girl asked her, said, "Who glasses you got on your head?" She asked her baby. I don't think she was glad to have Jarvis driving the car. They love them some Jarvis. But I don't know what you put on them girl, boy. That's so you something else, man. Them women crazy about you. That girl took that glass, he snatched them glasses so quick, like, get them glasses off your face. And put them glasses up there like this. Them my son glasses. He put them glasses up on your head like this. That's what Jarvis did. Her and her sister just sleeping with that same man. So if they doing the same, and then the man who the sister go with, how she want to go with a man like that? Lord have mercy. I tell the man, you gonna be mine, you gonna be mine by my darn self. And I said, if you can't be mine by myself, then go. I ain't sharing nothing. And I ain't about to worry about you either. If I got worried about, I don't never go try to chase nobody. Man, you be out there chasing yourself out there in that 90-degree weather. I ain't stung it, but I'm in the air condition. But the thing is with me is family gonna stick together. I don't care if they the extended family, they gonna stick together. Everything changed when March D and had to go down to the police station. Y'all switched up on March D. Something, March D, I ain't got nothing against you, but it's something that you going through. I ain't no psychic. I ain't no psychic. What is it that you going through? Something that you going through, March D. March D going through something. He's going through something. Them folks send that man to see. First of all, what you don't do, you ain't all that gangster be knocking on my door, coming up through here. They told that man Marquita, whatever her name is. I'm sorry, baby, if I pronounce your name wrong. I ain't trying to do it on purposely. Okay, you ain't did nothing to me. Okay, if I say your name wrong, I do apologize. I'm not good with names. Now, Marquita. I don't know. And you still with that man. How he gonna be fussing at Shannon and he was in the bed with Shannon? How you gonna be fussing at Shannon and he was in the bed with Shannon? This my sister. This my sister. I can come over here when I get ready. It's my sister's house. Boy, them folks had me over here jumping just like a damn butterfly. I was over here jumping. Every time they scream and holler, I was drinking something. I was jumping. And hell, when they were hollering like that in their house, they scared me. That's my sister. What is she talking about? I was over here jumping and everything. I was over here drinking my little thing like that. I go, oh shit, who is that hollering? Why is she hollering? I can come over here when I get ready. It's my sister. It's my sister. Hush, Apple. Hush your mouth. Because you ain't got to sit up under me, up under the table. And he sit up there, he don't have both of the sisters. Now he trying to act like Jesus Christ. Well, you been going to work? Why you ain't going to work? You used to go to work all the time. Why you worry about Shannon? Didn't you have a good time? Now look, I ain't gonna let y'all put everything on Shannon there. I know they ain't gonna let y'all put everything on Shannon now, because some of this stuff that y'all were doing, y'all did because y'all wanted to. I wouldn't doubt if I don't even believe those I don't even believe this. I'm gonna tell you something. Now Ziyah and her brother look just like one of them Jarvis children. I wanted Viri and I want to do Viri and let me tell y'all something. Ziyah might have the same daddy. It may be Jarvis daddy. Jarvis children don't look mixed. But the ones that he got look just like him. All of them he got look that Shannon got look just like him. One of them, that little girl look just like Shannon. But we worrying about Shannon. What about them other gals? He got other 22-something children. And then one of the sisters said she wanted it. One of the Jarvis sisters said she wanted all the Jarvis sisters, all Jarvis siblings to get together. Shit, I wouldn't want to be around none of y'all. I can't find my cousin. Y'all may let me go missing. I don't want to be around none of Jarvis' children. And then he treated Shannon's family like nothing. See that? I don't like people like that, y'all. I don't like people like that. You mistreated Shannon people, but because Shannon loves you and care, kept on making babies by you. But you didn't treat them other children mama like that. Why you treat them like that? Come on, Jarvis. And I try to tell y'all I try to tell y'all that he been in other states too. And then somebody said, he ain't never been in no other state. How you know? The only way I know how to get rid of somebody, y'all, I can say, how you know? How you know? How you know he wasn't been in no other state? How you know? You know so much about Jarvis. In this case, how you know that? Ain't nobody saw this case. This case not even saw. They ain't even had a court yet. Y'all, it's strange how y'all can get hyped up. Y'all so into the devil. Y'all in the devil win, but the devil, you ain't got nothing over him. You ain't won nothing over him. I ain't trying to win. I'm trying to get justice. And I'm having a hard time trying to get justice of that missing girl. Is she in the landfill? Is she in the dumpster? Tell us. Did you put her in the garbage can? Tell us. Because you know what time they come pull the trash. She ain't that big. You can put her in a plastic. Tell us. And y'all know what? Y'all know what's on my mind? School about to start. She would have been, even if she been at that, I don't know if that school K to 12, because them boys a little old in that classroom as I was sitting in there. Everybody on their mechanics. Everybody was on a technology in that classroom with her waving like this. Everybody. Shannon is next. She's lying about everything. You believe she lying about everything, Lisa? See, only thing I don't understand about Auntie is you got a missing. If they really love, you know what, Lisa? If she really loves Nazaya, like she said she loved Nazaya, and you too, Auntie Makita. I ain't fussing at y'all. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I don't like to fuss at folks. I like to talk to them. I don't like to fuss at people. I like to talk to them so they can understand. Let me tell you, if y'all love Nazaya the way y'all say y'all love Nazaya, even you, Viri, you said that, Viri, you even said that they came over there that night. You came over your grandmama's house that night. You said that. Y'all never did go to Jarvis' shop. All of y'all avoid Jarvis' shop. All y'all, whole family. From Auntie Makita, from all of y'all. Grandmama, all of y'all. Y'all avoid going up there to Jarvis' shop. Not calling him. Calling people ain't helping. That's not looking for them. Get up out your fat hamburger butt and go on and find French fries and go on up there and see if y'all driving everywhere else. Y'all drove everywhere else. That's right, Lisa. Y'all drove everywhere else. You went to McDonald's, Dairy Queen, Popeyes. Why y'all didn't go up there to Auto King? Why y'all didn't go up there to that shop? He was up there the whole time. Jarvis, that girl was up there the whole time. That girl was up there the whole damn time, and y'all said y'all looked for her. That's not looking for nobody on the cell phone. Get off your hamburger and French fries and your soda butt and go on up there. Take that change out that refrigerator and go on up there and stop worrying about that food. And could have went up there to the shop and found that baby. Could have found that baby. Could have found that baby. And Ziyah know that nobody care about her. Cause she was up there the whole time. From three, after three, till about 6:30, and ain't nobody came up there, and ain't nobody came to their shop looking for her because they knew where she was, allegedly. Got to know she was up there. Ain't no call. How you gonna call Jarvis and Jarvis were liking her? How you gonna call Jarvis like that girl? Just tell the people. All of a sudden, when y'all served March D his paper, oh hell stopped. Everything stopped. March D said y'all use him for this case. But in that case, then y'all use everybody, March D. They use everybody. All of us talked about Ziyah. Y'all ain't the only one talk about Ziyah. Y'all ain't the only one. You just had a platform. And they chose you because you from Detroit, I guess. I don't know why they chose you. But it's strange how somebody missing and they chose you. Everybody felt comfortable talking to March D. But they weren't comfortable talking to the police. Y'all was so comfortable talking to March D. But you weren't comfortable talking to the police. That's weird. Shannon was jealous of her, so she most definitely had to help him. She lost her baby and she refused to let her have his baby. Wow. Now, you know what, Lisa? Listen to what you just said. If she refused Ziyah to have his baby, she would have took her to the hospital. I mean, right? That's right. If Shannon refused, she lost her baby, and she was jealous of Ziyah, why she didn't take her to the hospital? She should have took her to the hospital. If she was jealous of her, even if she didn't tell her it was Jarvis' baby, still, why y'all didn't take her to the hospital? Why didn't they take her to the hospital? Like you said, nobody, they didn't love her. That's not love. And then, Marquita, you said, I love my niece. I love my niece. If you love your niece, she sure didn't come to you with no questions. Your niece was tired, but she wouldn't have ran to Jarvis. She should have ran to Janelle, Kiwana, but she ran to a man who got children by her auntie. Jarvis, I don't know what you done told on police in jail. I don't know what you told on police in jail. But Jarvis trying to get away with murder. Jarvis and that girl. Jarvis did some stuff that I wouldn't think nobody that low would do. You came and got my car. And then I'm so stupid, I took you to the court and they pushed the date up back to February. Why did it took them so long to jump on Ziyah's case? She went missing in January the 9th. Y'all didn't start doing something until February. I ain't going out there in that cold air. It's snow out there on the ground. I ain't going out there. I ain't going to look for nobody out there in that snow, man. We can't do nothing that much out there. Too much snow on the ground. I just can't believe this. I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. On the see when a girl, when a young lady then the real police. Then the real police, Lisa. Then the real police, but them police right there who call themselves looking for her, we eating hamburgers. Popping them beer cans. Them wasn't the first 48 police right there. They were them right there was I don't know. They was out there popping them beer cans. Shit, man, did my breaking on right? I mean, you're doing it. Shit, man, I ain't going out there sliding in. Call Robert, let them do this shit. I'm about to retire. For real, y'all. I'm for real. Donut cops. We for real, y'all. This for real. Donut cop. Them ain't no first 48 cops. Them ladies that juggled out one trying to get in no cold water. Shit. Ain't about to go dive in no cold water. Shit. Cold out there, man. That water freezing. The water freezing. Whew. Frank, where are you, Frank? Them your employees. The apple must don't fall too far from the tree, Frank. You had that shop looking like a shop. And then y'all didn't even know that they did get some videos from Sicko. That's why they can't let y'all search back there in the back. Behind it. See, those people stay off for the evidence. Stop going up there trying to get up there to that shop. Please. Stay away. Stop trying to go in that shop. Why y'all trying to go in the shop? Oh, what's wrong with y'all people? Some people still trying to go over there to Jarvis' shop. Why you want to go in there? What you going to look for? Them police already been in there. They already pulled the evidence out of there. Y'all doing too much. Some of y'all people doing too much in this case. Going up there, what you going up there looking? What you supposed to do? You ain't no detective. You ain't certified to be doing that. Going up in the shop. Breaking in the shop. Going in the shop. What you going in there for? They already pulled a lot of little stuff out of that shop, y'all. They got evidence out that shop already. Keep your butt off from up there. Because you ain't doing no more than what I done did. Trying to over there on my internet. Showing y'all where the shop at. I ain't got to go down there to no Detroit to look at no shop. I don't want to see Jarvis. Nothing belongs to Jarvis but I want Ziyah. Where he took Ziyah. Tell me, show me that. In that park, Chandler Park. Shannon already told y'all to check that part. Ain't nobody check. See, what hurt me is when Shannon tried to tell y'all something, y'all ain't going to look. She said go look at that park. That park is huge. That park is big. Got to be a creek out there somewhere because it's a park. Got to be a lake out there somewhere. All I know, Jarvis, I just want to know how you know your phone's in that back seat. How did you know that your phone was in that back seat directly in the middle? It was right there in the middle. And King said, "Oh man, you left the phone right there." Lisa said she helped. They do that though. They do that, Lisa. They do that. They tell on themselves. They do. They do. I used to didn't think a lot of stuff. Everything that I think, that I thought, that I think, I got to start thinking stupid. When they do stupid crime, I got to think stupid. Y'all got me. I got to think stupid. I ain't lying. We got to think. We got to think crazy. We got to think. We got to think when we doing cases now. The things that we think people won't do, they doing it. So now we got to think. Y'all got us thinking like cuckoo for Cocoa Pop, Fruity Pebbles. Y'all got us thinking that you need more lemon drop. That what we gonna do, Shannon. We gonna give you some lemon drops. Shannon, we ain't talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I ain't bashing you. I'm just saying though, I do need to take you out though. I need to do it. I really do. I really want to take y'all out. Yeah. It ain't gonna be no bowling because it's too expensive. And it got to be on the ladies' night. And then it got to be on happy hours. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do like that other girl. Like that show, The Dumbest. But you know what, Lisa? The dumbest crimes. You got to think like these folks. When you doing these crimes, you got to think like these people. You can't put no common sense. Ain't no common sense no more, y'all. They doing some sick stuff right here, so we got to think sick. We do. Y'all make it so hard on some of these content creators. Y'all make it so hard on us. Because we got to think like y'all. We got to do this case with no sense. We got to... See, Lisa, you real nice. $10.99. Now I was talking about them $5 drinks. See, Lisa, you real nice. $10.99. Now I ain't taking her no chilies. I'm gonna take her. I'm gonna take her for the real happy hour, the $3 shots. You real nice. You real nice. Shit, $10. She ain't getting no $10 out of me. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Jarvis butts. And then his girlfriend gonna say, "Where your phone at?" The girl, he would drive his car. His phone was in the back seat on the on the back seat. Go ahead, my man. Hey, when she bring the truck up there, get the phone out the back seat. Right there in the middle, in the back seat. What the hell he was doing in the back seat? What you were doing in the back seat of your girlfriend's car, Jarvis? What were you doing back there? Because you knew where your phone was. You had 2 cars. How you know you didn't leave your car in that girl car? You left the glasses? Jarvis was sitting up in the courtroom about to cry. Show boy. Lisa, he said what he was doing was he was too late. They already done shot them. And so what he was doing, trying to set King up. He tried to set King up. Jarvis tried to set King up. And King so dumb, he was gonna do what Jarvis say do. King wasn't locked up for no Ziyah, and what's name really ain't locked up for killing unaliving Ziyah. He ain't in there for unaliving Ziyah. Y'all got to prove that, and y'all ain't got enough evidence to prove that he did that. So y'all think that I'm gonna be happy just because y'all got him for child what he did? No. I want y'all to tell him to tell us what Ziyah is. What he do to her? Did he take her to the landfill? What did Jarvis do to it? And then and with that shirt that she had, with that black jacket, Jarvis, that's to me not Ziyah jacket. Somebody, I'm gonna tell you what they doing, y'all. They throwing y'all off. See, they already know what happened to Ziyah. They don't got quiet now. They quiet. They quiet now. They watching y'all trying to see what y'all going to say. They quiet now. After they took, see what happened was, see when Marks D went over there to that house, they already let King out. See, they let King out. They want to let King out if King wouldn't tell them what really happened. They let King go, because King wasn't in there for that. Now, you remember when Marks D went in them people's house? He should have never did that. Why y'all doing stuff like that? He went in there, oh, what y'all got to say about me now? Y'all got on the stage, and y'all got on the stand, lying out on the stage. What y'all got to say about me now? What did they say about Marks D? What did they say about Marks D? Marks D, you can't go in nobody's house in that gangster. You ain't no police officer. And that guy told you to come over there and told you to get them out of their house. You ain't the landlord. You ain't no landlord. You ain't got no business going in them people's house. You ain't no landlord, Marks D. And then if you got a problem yourself, you better go sit down and handle your business. Somebody, he called you over there. You ain't the landlord. The landlord was on the phone, baby. The landlord was on the phone. And that man was sitting there doing all them marbles on the table. And I said, when I seen that man doing his thing in his own house, and you came in there and recorded that, y'all wrong for that. I'm sorry, Marcy, ain't got nothing against you. But I'm saying, though, y'all wrong for that. That man was in his own house doing his own thing, smoking his own stuff. And y'all came in there and filmed that stuff. That's against the law. Y'all filmed that man doing. When I seen y'all film that, I said, ooh, they put what that man doing. Ooh, that was wrong. That was wrong there. That's invading privacy. And then it's tampering with the witness. You can't go threaten on witness. That means that the witness is not safe if you're going to come over there where they are. People can say what they want to say about you. You can't do nothing about that. Now you over there trying to hold other conversation, and it's not even fun. We need you to talk about the case, Marks D. They don't shut your mouth up. They don't shut your mouth. They had you cussing. They had your blood pressure up. They had you saying everything. And it's something about your subscribers. Because you were mad at your subscribers. I don't know what y'all subscribers did to Marks D. I wonder how y'all be doing y'all subscribers. Y'all charging them to be subscribers? How y'all doing that? Y'all men's be pimping these women. Cause these women y'all be pimping them. These women would go in their pocket for these men's real quick. But you talking about me? They'll go in their pocket real quick and give it to a man. But a woman? Y'all paying for a subscriber? They told him up. They told Mark D up. With Mark D, he ain't solved no case. Ain't nobody solved no case until you tell me where was Ziyah at. That's when you don't solve a case. Ain't nobody, none of y'all solve no case. Until you tell, everybody know where the shop is, so that's not solving the case. Everybody know where Park Crest is. You ain't solving no case. Solve the case if you tell me where he put Ziyah at. Show me where he put Ziyah at. Don't tell me. I'm the type of person that you have to show me. Show me. Let me see. I believe what I see, not what I hear. People say anything these days just for publicity. I want to see. And I want to know, why did y'all put them clothes out there in the woods? Why did y'all set them clothes out there in the woods? Don't know about putting no shoe up in no tree limb. Oh, Lord. Who y'all funny? And this is so serious. But the only thing about Ziyah, I just didn't understand why she didn't go to her aunt, Janelle. Lisa, you funny. Why didn't she go to Aunt Janelle and say, Aunt Janelle, I think I'm pregnant? Or either Aunt Shannon, I think I'm pregnant. She could pretend. Ziyah could have played this off. She could have said that I'm pregnant by my boyfriend. I don't want this baby. She ain't had to tell her it was Jarvis' butts, baby. And 8th graders got sense. When I'm gonna tell you, I don't work around the middle school children, and our children was middle school children. Remember, them 6th graders just as smart as the 7th and 8th graders. They smart because we teaching them this stuff already, y'all. We teaching them in health education. We teach them this. I got a whole book upstairs. And the parents have to sign that paper. And these parents want their children to know about this stuff. So Ziyah really didn't have to go to Jarvis. She didn't have to go to Dr. Doolittle. She knew that. But she went to Dr. Doolittle. Because Dr. Doolittle supposed to give her some money to get this stuff. Not to perform the stuff with her. Dr. Doolittle, that's what he is. Dr. Doolittle. Y'all too young to know Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle was a doctor that know how to take care of the animals. That's what Dr. Doolittle did. I think a woman and some men controlling this. I just don't understand, why did the grandmama call Viri? The day she went missing, why did she call Viri? And it was her guardian. She could have took her. I don't understand why Annette didn't take her. Hush, Camper, don't start that getting jealous now. Don't start. Come on, man, get on the table. Tell them, hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Get on the table. You want to get on the table? Yeah, and that could have took her. This is not even this. Sit down. You want to get on the table? Sit down. Sit down, Manny. Y'all sit down. That'll be out in a minute. Everybody wants some attention. Even the dogs want attention. Look, y'all. And that could have took her to the doctor. This ain't even this serious. This is not that serious. For a girl. And you know what, y'all? What kind of school is that? Why that Ziyah cousin come ride the bus home with Ziyah? When they all in the same school? Is that a K through 12 school? Why Ziyah had to catch the bus? It seemed like they didn't want Ziyah around Jarvis' children. Miss Emmett, I hate that. I'm sorry that you were trying to be the mother that you were, but you let your daughter. You took your daughter and her children, your grandchildren, off the street, but she brought the monster with her. That's bad when a mama can't do nothing for her children, for her own grown children who's supposed to be on their own, and then they end up doing some mess like this. That's sad. This is sad. Because the only thing Annette was doing at that particular time was being the mother. Even though she had her own issues. But she was being mother, taking her grandkids off the street. And them grown women sitting in that house. Ain't no man where I let my mama raise her voice at my children. And I'm sitting right there and I'm videoing my mama while she fussing and cussing the children. Y'all did y'all mama own mother wrong. Y'all did Annette wrong. They ain't on their side, but I'm saying they did Annette wrong too. Who wanted to video their mama cussing? And cussing your kids out. And y'all sitting there. Y'all talk to your own kids. Your mama shouldn't be cussing and fussing at that age. Put all in the mix. Put the grandmama. Y'all gotta understand, we're not on Annette's side. But they brought the problem in Annette's house. Knowing that Annette wasn't gonna say, put her children on the streets. They knew Annette wasn't gonna put her, Shannon knew Annette wasn't gonna put her children on the street. Why is Makita over there? Makita didn't have her kids. Shannon had her kid, but she felt that the monster should be over there. She could have had them kids without having that monster around them. Y'all did y'all own mama wrong. I don't like it. I don't like how y'all did it. I don't. Because it was just jealousy. That's jealousy. When y'all know Ziyah over there getting all that attention from her grandmother. All that love from her grandmother. And y'all had to bring y'all grown self in there with y'all chillins. They brought their children in there and then sent up there recording the mama. Where your coat at? You know you ain't gonna wear that coat right there to school. That ain't your coat nowhere. Get down upstairs and get your coat. Hush, Camper. Don't you start. Don't you start. Go on up there and get your own coat. And you ain't got on no socks. Where your socks at, Bob? What's wrong with you? Where your socks at? Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Go upstairs and get your socks. Go to the room and get your socks on like that. a minute now. Enough is enough now. Where your coat at? Cause he know what it is. Hush, Campbell. Hush your mouth. You ain't even got to sit right there. You can go upstairs. You can go upstairs. You ain't got to sit around me while I'm talking. Where your shoes at? But where your socks? You know, you do. I ain't gonna call like it. That coat. And here they go in the background. It's time to say a prayer. It's time to say a prayer. I wonder what kind of prayer were those kids saying in their mind. Cause the grandma had to tell them what to say in the prayer. And she corrected them too. The grandmama corrected the prayer. And some. So the little girl said the word wrong. The grandmama straightened her up. I would have been all in the line holding hand jumping. Y'all, this is real. This is a real life story. This is a real life story. I was like, Grandma might have to do something on my head. Them your children, them y'all children. Y'all and y'all mama get a high blood pressure. Hollering at them children. You going out the house with no socks on? What? Put your socks on. And then Ziyah stood up there saying, Lord Jesus, please get me out around these crazy folk. But and then Ziyah looked at her grandma. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I think that everybody loves Annette. Even though she didn't get no help and stuff like that, she still was loved. Minding her own business until Jarvis' Butt's jealous self came in there and messed that family up with Shannon. Shannon should have cut ties with him a long time ago. She had, the children were good. I ain't about to, you know what? Poor babies. Poor babies. Please let them live a beautiful life. Please get them kids away from the family. Or don't let them stay with the extended family or nobody. Take them out of the family into a lovable family. If you have to separate them, they're going to always be together. They can always meet up. Separate them. Get them away from them. Yeah. See, if her own sister told her that she should have stopped and she don't listen, why she didn't listen? Somebody else had to be in her ear. Another one needed, some girls need their fathers. Now I'm going to tell you something. I miss my father. My father gone. And I would have been over his house right now if we don't took a shower and went on my dad's house. I've been on my dad's house. I'm a dad. A lot of girls, like daddy girls, they used to men. A man, they'll listen to a man before they listen to a woman. I love my daddy. I love my mom too, but I love my daddy. I miss my daddy, girl. I'm a daddy girl, so I'm going to listen to a man. But Shannon was stuck in a situation too. Y'all got to remember, she was young. Shannon don't want to admit that she was 16. She was a teenager, adolescence. Even if she's trying to say she was 19, he was still too old for her. He didn't want her. He had 22. I'm sorry, y'all, but he didn't want her. He didn't want her. I believe they were giving Jarvis money. I believe Jarvis was pimping them girls. Insecure. And the kind of women that he around, and I looked at Jarvis' demeanor when he was in the room talking to the police. I noticed how he do his hand and his arm. I know how he do his hand and his arm. And I noticed how he watched that cop lady. See, he slept with both of them. And I showed y'all his Facebook profile. I put it out there. I showed y'all what the price. y'all think I'm bull messing. I showed y'all his profile. His Facebook profile said some foul stuff. But that's what these women like. These women. And I be telling them, man, you trying to talk to me, I ain't like these other girls who don't care. And who letting y'all do what y'all want to do. I'd be single before I go through something like that. I ain't these women, so they'll do anything to be with a man. They'll do anything to be with a man, just to say they with a man. They don't even care if they man cheat. They don't even care if they man gonna be with somebody else, long as they got the man. And this them, but it sure ain't me. And it's strange though, my children in the new generation, they ain't nothing like these here. My youngest one just turned 30. He the last one to get out of his 20s. Now all of them in their 30s. They ain't nowhere near this generation. They ain't nowhere. Thirsty. I'm so glad I raised mine good, and I wasn't even worrying about no man. I was taking care of them. I take care of my own. Even though their dad was in there, but it ain't the point. The point is I gave them love and attention, and a lot of things that if I didn't have kids, if I had kids, they would make me change my mind about what I'm about to get ready to do. Because my mind is focused on them. That's love. That's love. I don't care what nobody say. Mine ain't about to be spending the night everywhere. I got to watch them. That's my job. I got to watch, man. I don't believe in all that spending out on nobody's house. Say what you want to say about me and mine. Yeah, I thought mine is better than everybody else. Ain't nothing happened to them. Say what you want to say about me. I don't care. Yeah, I'm right. If something happened to mine, mine made me change my mind. I used to couldn't sleep just knowing that my daughter's spending the night over her dad's house with her, the oldest one. She's spending the night over to her own dad's house with his siblings and sisters and brothers. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know how hard it is for a woman when she letting the grandmama keep the children while her other children is in her, while she at work or at school. Y'all don't know how hard that is. You worrying about your child. How can anybody sleep in the Ziyah missing? Why we don't see them sitting around together at a park, making some kind of memorial thing for Ziyah? Why we ain't seeing none of that? Why we don't see this? Why we don't see a memorial spot? Why we don't see a tree growing for Ziyah? That's y'all family stuff to do. That's for y'all family to do. That's y'all little ones. If Ziyah just as sweet as she can be, she was no problem. Oh, honey, I call her glamour girl. Okay. Have you planted a tree in your yard for Ziyah? What have you done for Ziyah since? Don't be waiting on no trial. What have the family done thus far behind the scenes that we need to know? Why y'all cut Mark D off? So y'all just gonna cut us off too? That ain't right. That ain't right. That's not right. You don't cut the community out after you don't got what you want. And I believe some of Messiah Harris' cousins know what happened. That's why they let their daughters talk. Because they know what happened. See, Naziah uncles, they ain't got time for the bull mess. See, they ain't got time for this. They ain't got time for the bull mess. That's how I noticed something about her uncles. Them the men of the family, they ain't saying nothing. Well, you had one brother said something, but he was like defending his mom. Man, he said he heard what his sister said. He heard what his sister said, but he protected his mom because he probably don't told her, Mom, you need to get them out of here. Them two need to leave, Mama. They need to go. You wonder where the men's are in the family. The men's ain't in the family. Got the girls raise hell all the time. You know how when your mama get a certain day, they think they can talk to you in a kind of way. Nope. Nope. Well, it was great talking to you. Okay. I'm about to do laundry. I know I'm about to go too. You have a blessed. Thank you, Lisa. But y'all, I'm about to go though. I'm about to go too. I need to go to the gym today. I didn't go yesterday. The green tea had me busy. I want to appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate the cash outs. Appreciate the love. When we gonna keep on, we gonna stay. We gonna stay. We ain't going nowhere to the trial. We ain't got long for the trial. And I bet when October come, they're gonna set it back some more. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Peace.